What if the war you thought was over was only the beginning? On the beautiful alien world of Pandora, Jake Sully is finally living in peace with his family. But when humans return, stronger, smarter, and more ruthless than before, everything changes. To protect the people he loves, Jake must leave his home and hide deep within the mysterious oceans of Pandora. But the enemy is hunting him, and this time they won't stop until his entire family is destroyed. In a world of breathtaking oceans, deadly creatures, and unstoppable enemies, one question remains: how far will a father go to protect his family? The story begins on the beautiful planet Pandora, but suddenly a bright light appears in the sky. It is not a star, it is a human spaceship that has returned to the planet once again. As the massive ships land, they burn the forests around them. Huge fires spread through the jungle, destroying everything in their path. Soon, the doors of the spaceships open and heavily armed human soldiers step out along with giant machines. These huge machines begin crushing everything that comes in front of them as they move deeper into the forest. Seeing all this destruction, Jake Sully and his wife feel helpless and heartbroken. They know they cannot fight against such powerful human technology. Meanwhile, inside a human laboratory, we see several avatar bodies. One of them suddenly wakes up. This avatar belongs to Colonel Quaritch. The scientists tell him that he was killed before, but now they have created a new avatar using his DNA so he can survive on Pandora. Humans have created many such avatars because this time they are determined to win the war at any cost. At the same time, Jake Sully, his wife, and their people launch an attack on a human train carrying weapons and supplies. They successfully destroy the train and take the weapons for themselves. When the colonel hears about this attack, he becomes furious. He declares that Jake Sully must die because Jake is the leader of the Na'vi resistance. Later, a senior officer informs the colonel that whenever their flying ships enter the jungle, the flying creatures of Pandora attack them and destroy their vehicles. After hearing this, the colonel decides to search the jungle on foot with his team. While they're moving through the jungle, Jake's children secretly notice them and quickly inform his father. But before Jake can act, the humans arrive. Jake's wife suddenly attacks the soldiers to protect the children. She manages to save them, but during the chaos, the colonel and his team capture Spider, the human boy who was left on Pandora and later adopted by Jake's family. Jake and his wife are extremely worried about Spider. Jake realizes that the colonel has returned, and this time he will not stop until Jake is dead. Jake tells his wife that they must leave their tribe immediately. If they stay, the humans might destroy the entire tribe because of him. Understanding the danger, Jake's wife agrees. Jake gathers his family, and they fly away on their flying creatures, leaving their home behind. Meanwhile, Spider is being held by the humans. They try to torture him to learn the location of Jake's tribe, but he refuses to tell them anything. When the colonel arrives, he stops the soldiers from hurting Spider and reveals something shocking. He tells Spider that he is actually his real father. The last time he came to Pandora, he left Spider behind, but now he promises he will not abandon him again. After hearing this, Spider slowly begins to trust him. On the other side, Jake and his family reach a new tribe that lives near the ocean. These Na'vi are different from the forest tribe. They live in water and have adapted to ocean life. At first, their leader refuses to let Jake stay. He explains that their lifestyles are completely different. But Jake pleads, explaining that his family's life is in danger. After some thought, the leader finally allows Jake and his family to stay temporarily. However, Jake's family struggles to adapt to life in the water. The next morning, Jake's daughter Kiri is bullied by some of the local children. Jake's two sons arrive and beat up the boy who was harassing her. When Jake finds out, he scolds them and tells them they should not fight, especially since that boy is the leader of Sun. Jake orders his son to apologize. Later, the leader's son pretends to forgive him and offers to show him something special. But instead, he secretly takes Jake's son deep into the ocean where a dangerous sea monster lives. He abandons him there. Soon, the terrifying creature appears and attacks Jake's son. He tries to escape, but he cannot swim fast enough. Just before the monster can kill him, another giant sea creature suddenly appears and kills the smaller monster. Jake's son almost drowns and loses consciousness. When he wakes up, he realizes he is lying on top of the giant creature that saved him. He notices large weapons stuck in the body's flesh and are causing it pain. Jake's son removes the weapons, helping the creature. After that, the creature gently carries him back to the shore. When the tribe leader discovers what happened, he plans to punish his own son for leaving Jake's son to die. But Jake's son lies and says it was his own idea to go into the deep ocean. The tribe leader's son feels ashamed, realizing Jake's son saved him from punishment. After this, the children slowly become friends. Jake's son tells them that the giant sea creature saved his life, but no one believes him. Later, he returns to the ocean and forms a strong bond with the creature. Meanwhile, the Colonel continues searching for Jake across Pandora. With Spider's help, he learns more about the Na'vi culture and even learns how to ride the flying creatures. The Colonel travels from tribe to tribe looking for Jake, but no one gives him any information. In anger, he begins killing many innocent creatures and destroying villages. During one mission, in the ocean, the Colonel's team kills a massive sea creature swimming with its child. They extract a rare liquid from its brain. This liquid is extremely valuable. If someone injects it into their body, it slows aging and allows them to live much longer. Because of this, it's worth millions of dollars. The next day, Jake's new tribe discovers the dead sea creature. They realize humans are responsible. The tribe becomes furious and tells Jake that because of him, humans have now reached their lands and started killing their sacred creatures. Now they believe humans must be punished. And so, the tribe prepares for war.
Jake's son returns to the ocean to meet the giant sea creature that once saved his life. But when he finds it, he is shocked. The creature is completely paralyzed. Humans have implanted a large tracking device in its body, causing immense pain and preventing it from moving. Jake's son and the tribe children work quickly to remove the device so the creature can escape. But the humans are already coming. The Colonel and his soldiers plan to kill the creature, and Jake and the tribe realize their children are in danger. They rush to the ocean, hoping to save them. Before the Colonel arrives, the children successfully remove the device and guide the creature deep into the sea. But the humans attack immediately. During the chaos, the tribe leader's daughter is almost killed, but Jake's son saves her. Still, the Colonel's soldiers trap the children in a giant net and take them aboard their ship. Jake and his warriors arrive, but seeing the hostages tied to the ship, he cannot attack. The Colonel demands Jake come alone if he wants his children to survive. Jake agrees. Just then, the giant sea creature appears and crashes into the ship, destroying it and giving Jake and his companions a chance to fight. A fierce battle erupts. Many humans die, and some tribe members are lost. Tragically, Jake's son is badly injured and dies. Jake's wife is heartbroken, seeking revenge, but their adopted children remain in the Colonel's hands. Jake creates a massive explosion and boards the ship. His wife captures Spider, the Colonel's son, to force him to release her daughter. The Colonel complies. In a final fight, Jake throws the Colonel into the ocean. Spider saves him, but refuses to stay with the Colonel, returning to Jake's family instead. Spider then swims back and returns to Jake's family because now he wants to stay with them. Jake's family accepts him once again as one of their own. Meanwhile, Jake, who once belonged to the world of the jungle, has now fully entered the world of water. But before moving forward, he says a final goodbye to his son, who lost his life in the battle. Jake knows that this is not the end. A bigger war is coming. Humans will return again, stronger than before, because they want to take control of Pandora and make it their new home. And with this, the story of Avatar: The Way of Water comes to an end.